Hello everyone, I'm Mark. I'm host and founder of Attacking Life. This is a video I'm making about how to learn a particular subject that you want to, have a clear understanding of. So those are my steps. Usually I use three kind of ways. First of all, it's YouTube, then I listen to a podcast, then I listen to an audiobook and read a book. Something like that. Only quantities are different. So maybe I will watch like 3, 4, 5, 7, 10, 20, 30 million videos on YouTube, then watch a couple podcasts or listen to a couple of podcasts, and then I'm going to kind of make audiobooks and ebooks work together to create this kind of a routine that will help me understand the subject. So here it is. Let's start with YouTube. So how can you use YouTube for your own advantage? So I usually choose a couple videos I put in watch later about the topic, like before an exam, or let's say in religion. I was doing this a lot. So I watched those videos one by one, and I kind of I started to understand. Oh, another cool trick is to watch TED Talks about it. That's a really good one. Okay, so you did that. You watched videos. Cool. Now you know a little bit about what there is to expect about it. How can you find the information, or like some kind of insight about it. Then I watch or listen to a couple podcasts. Mostly I do it on YouTube, to be honest, and occasionally on Apple podcast. No, Barbados, I think. Did I say it right? Barbados, no. Podcast. I don't know, it's called podcasts. Yeah, my phone is black and white. That's another video coming. So I listen to a podcast. Why I think you should listen to a podcast as well? Well, because I think imagine like this: there is a full professor who is an expert in the field, who has some kind of respect from others because, well, he's on a podcast. So essentially, like in some way, he's already like he has some really good insight, and you are meeting him. You are literally the guy in the room who, that doesn't talk and observes and listens. In reality, well, it's there. You're that guy. Like it may be recorded in the past, but it's actually there. You can learn exactly the same content as if you were with him in the room that moment, which is absolutely, when I thought about this was mind-blowing for me. And I don't know how I didn't know about podcasts before, but I'm very, very excited about it now. And so that's in my routine of, like, let's say for when I'm trying to prepare for an exam. I don't have too many exams about that kind of subjects, to be honest. It's more about my own culture. Then, okay, so now this is the cool part. It's fine. After you listen to a couple podcasts, you will know like a good portion of part and have a good understanding of the subject. You will feel because the fact that it's not forced at all. It's like if you're having a conversation and just someone is casually telling you about that in a very entertaining, and jokes here and other cool stuff here and there, which is that's what you want. It's like telling a story about it, or telling it in a very interesting way. So yeah. Now the cool part is that after a podcast, you know the people who are in the field. So you may find professors, you may find experts, or whatever the subject is, and now you can search their book, or maybe you can search other books, any books about the subject. And I would recommend buying a copy of the book, of course. Physical book, well, I'm very well, I think if I don't buy every single book I read, because well, it can get expensive, because I read quite a lot of books a year. But so you can rent the book, of course, but you can write in it. So it's like, for if you really want to learn a subject, I would recommend buying a book, not renting it. Renting, I mean, from a library or something. So this is what I do. I download the PDF. PDF can be found very easily online, pretty much everywhere, of any book. Like seriously, starting, even sometimes it's, I'm not talking about like illegal stuff or something, more like a lot of times they upload it like just on websites, on blogs or that kind of stuff. And I find it's kind of like, it's gray market. It's not illegal to watch it, so to just for educational purpose. You don't publish it or you don't do anything with it, so it's okay to most of the time it's old books, so a lot of times it's just already out there. So I download the EPUB so I can have a clear insight of how the book is written, what are the contents, what are the main key ideas. I try to figure those out. Then I go and try to find an audiobook. If there isn't an audiobook, I'm gonna read the EPUB. If there is an audiobook, let's say on YouTube or other websites, I'm gonna download it first of all. And there's this app, Book Player, that I put everything in. And then with my AirPods, I listen to it like pretty much 2 hours, 3 hours a day on 1.5 times speed or something, or sometimes even more, like 2 times, sometimes like so between 1.5 and 2 times speed. Usually the sweet spot is 1.5 for me. With lighter books, it's easier to go like 2 times speed, but sometimes like then I compare, like you want to have a clear understanding. You don't want to miss too much, because there isn't, like, you will gain maybe an hour, and doesn't change much, to be honest. Then you will, because even if you gain that 1 hour, then you will go watch YouTube videos, so it's like coming to the same conclusion, and you get more benefits. If just 1.5 is the sweet spot. 1 for me, it's really slow. Like I don't know now to go back. No, I don't. Only the good books, like books that like Dostoevsky or Tchaikovsky or something that I want to really get into it. I'm gonna most probably I'm gonna read the book, because take notes or annotate it or something. But audiobooks are fun because it's like the primitive way to learn things. After I finish the audiobooks, I take notes. I go on Notion. I'm gonna have videos about that, and I take I have a reading list, or like some kind of list to keep track of a list of books. Then you can on Notion you can create a page about the book. So it's like, imagine a blog post about the book on your own private space. So I create a page like that, and I write about my thoughts, resumes, summaries, some insights, or some thoughts, some questions to the author, and information about the author, and published, like just general information. Then now it's easy to manipulate that information, so to leverage it to create a quiz for yourself, or to make it a blog, or to make a video about it, or something like that, or just to have a better understanding and clear, and so that also you can refer to the blog, to the book, because you'll have a understanding, you will remember it better if you take notes. So thank you for watching this long video. I'm going to try to cut it as much as possible, because honestly I should try to keep this as simple as possible. I go really deep in writing the script, and I say like 10% of it on video. So go read the blog. It's not that long, but it's a lot easier to follow than this video, I'm sure. So it's on attacking.blogy.com, Blog is just this new website, so you can go check that out too. So yeah, thank you very much. Bye bye.